once again. I just want to take a second to let you all know that I've reached 1,000 subscribers. Woo! I'm all excited about that. I want to thank you all for the support. I'm going to start today by doing a pour on like a cream negative space. I'll be painting on a vinyl today. So I'm going to be working with teal today and a few variations of teal, yellow, gold and an off cream colour. So I'll be creating a negative space piece with a very slight pattern. I'm not going for cells, I'm not adding any silicone. So I'm going for quite minimalistic today. We'll see if I can control the paint and get anything like I'm setting out for. We'll just show you the colours that I'm using. I am using Brunel Franklin's Artist Acrylic and this is Viridian. I also have Brunel Franklin's Lemon Yellow. To the Lemon Yellow I've added a tiny dash of the Crafter's Choice acrylic paint. And then I have a gold metallic, which is this one. It's, I have no idea, non-toxic, eco-friendly, metallic gold acrylic paint by Hue. So that one's new to me. We'll see if it's any good at all. So I've taken a little bit of the gold and I've added Colvin & Co.'s white titanium to make a really off, creamy, whitey sort of a colour. And that's going to be my background colour on one of the vinyls, just included within the cut. On the second vinyl, I've got metallic teal here. It's quite stunning. I've never used this paint and it doesn't really say much on it. It doesn't have a colour. It's called metallic acrylic paint. And that's about all it says. Brilliant. So I have used the purple version of this quite a lot and I love it. So hopefully this is going to give me some really nice results as well. So I have that one. As I said, I have the Viridian. And then I've taken a little bit of the Viridian and I've added white and some neon paints to it just to make a paler shade. And I've also got a tiny bit of the white titanium here that I'll include somewhere along the way. Okay, so now I've given you a quick rundown of all of the paints and what I intend to do with them. I'll just shift the camera closer and give you a good look down onto the vinyl. Be right back. If I don't delete or destroy this video, which some of you know I'm quite capable of doing. Before I go actually, don't you just love this? I've got a stack of wood in here that's my other half. There's nowhere else for it to go. It won't allow it to be cut, so it's all diagonal. So I've covered it up and shown off a little bit of my artwork. Love it. The recipe I'm using today is 1 part acrylic paint, 1 part water, half a part Liquitex pouring medium, where are you, there you go, and half a part of this PVA glue. It says Scholar washable glue on it. So my vinyls are nice and level. I'm going to dive right in with this one. All I've done to prep this is I've stuck over some tape on a little hole at the back, and one of these came in a little plastic sleeve, so I've just cut that slightly smaller and taped it onto the back, because I made a real mess of the back of the last one I did. So I've learnt. So I'm going to, excuse me, just pour on some of this creamy colour. I'm really trying for kind of minimalistic, not in your face, not a whole load of cells, just a pretty swoosh of colour. So we'll see what happens. Just pour, I think what I'm doing, yes, pour this all over the place. No idea why I'm avoiding that centre area at all. Just pour it all on, I'm spreading it out anyway. I haven't got any enough here. I've got some more white mixed up and some more gold there, which I'll be including in the pour. So I can just sling some more of them together. It doesn't matter if I get a slightly different shade, so it'll just look like it's all part and parcel of it. Okay, I'm just going to spread this around a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want some more. Oops, we've got something. I don't know if I got it. There's a little dog hair or something. Do you know, I could use one of the dominoes that I like to use. It helps me spread it, hold on to it and spread it around. But the question, I can see them. So I'll just use this. It gives me something to hold on to. I can't hold the stick sideways. So I'll get a little bit more of the cream before it's fully spread out. See how we go with that. So you want over half a cup of the cream base colour there if you're doing this. I do want quite a thick layer as well because I haven't really done anything to these vinyls, and when I did it before I soaked the label off and I kind of rough polished the album itself, thinking that I might need to, for grip, to give it some teeth. However, I really don't think there's any need. But we'll see. I've deliberately not chosen records with red labels, just in case they feel like bleeding through. These are just a creamy coloured label. I have nothing against the artist either, it's just they were unwanted in a charity shop, so I gave them a home. And I'll give them a new lease of life. The blue that's mixed in on this cup was a really old blue that I think was from this bluey piece in the corner, and it really could have had silicone in with it, but it's a tiny bit, it was a really tiny leftover, and as I say, it is from weeks ago, so I don't think it's going to have any effect here whatsoever, which is good because I don't want it to. Okay, so I'm just going to roll it around a little bit and help it get some coverage. If it's not enough, I'll throw some more on. I was going to just pour a really understated thin drizzle of paints across it. And then move it a little bit and see what happens. Right, so here I've got another cup. I'm going to start with the gold. And then I will add some of this white. It's hard to see how thick the paint is when you use these really skinny stirrers because it doesn't run off them like it would one of these. But I'm just going to rest assured that it's fine. It's definitely thicker than the gold was. And then I will have the darkest teal. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's Viridian, this one, but I do call it teal. Okay, so a fair amount of that one. And then I will have this lovely light one that I've mixed myself. It has all sorts. It has some of the neon paints added to a pre-existing cerulean blue and some whites and some of the Viridian itself. Pour a nice glob of that one in there. And then we're going to have a small amount of the yellow. Now this yellow had a small amount of, like a pea-sized amount of a kind of terracotta added to it. I don't think I've used the metallic one yet, have I? Oh gosh, that's thickened up. But it's okay. I'm putting these paints in quite carefully, just letting them layer themselves. I'm debating whether the gold has a higher pigment density than the white. So that's why I put the gold in first for a change. Who knows? I'm playing anyway, so it's all good. So in there, I have a little bit of each colour. I am going to finish up with another tiny bit of white. Let that sink through the cup. No more gold. Just a bit of this Viridian, the deepest colour that I have. Okay. Now, I really haven't given myself a lot of paint, but I don't want a lot on this one. I'm going to give you a quick look-see. Can you see? It's like a little bullseye. It's kept its own shape really nicely. So I'm going to give it a little stir. I'm going to find something to stir it with. There we go. I've had that for my resin, so it's got some cured resin all over it. I'll just give this a figure of 8. Like that. And I'm going to bend my cup. It's one of these lovely flimsy ones, so it should allow me to do it quite nicely. There we are. And I'll tilt it and allow these paints to settle in here. Now hopefully if I begin my pour slightly off the vinyl, I should end up with some really interesting stripes on it. Here goes. Left-handed, no less. Okay. I wonder whether to come through again now, actually. But will it be too much for my understated piece? We're not seeing a great deal of white in there, are we? What am I going to do? Throw some white in. Oh, you see, I built that cup like I was going to flip it. That's why it's not giving me what I might want to see. So I'll just come along again, pour a bit onto the table first. And see what happens with that. I'm just going to take hold of it. Oh no. See what I saw then? That vertical drip that just went straight across my work. Off my arm. I still don't actually know if this piece is going anywhere yet. We will see. I can always sling more paint on and that's when it gets really interesting. I am tipping quite a lot off. Hopefully I'm leaving myself enough. I can see the cream raised area where the sticker is. I'm not too keen on that right now. Okay, so now I'm just going to let it come down, see if it does anything pretty. Right, so we'll just grab this side. You might not be able to see clearly. My hands are slimy. I'm just going to try and do it. I'm going to add cream here and follow a pre-existing swoosh, and hopefully that's going to I don't know, do something. And then I'll bring in a load more here. And then move it about a little bit more. Oh, I'm kind of feeling that a bit now. Do you agree? Can you see? Oh, I quite like it now. I'm going to put that down. And then we'll see if I change my mind in a minute. Now, I didn't intend to, but I might stick the blowtorch on this just to get the really fine air bubbles out. There could have been some pretty cells in it the way I was going, but I distorted it all, and I'm not going for cells, so it's all good. I'm just going to tip it slightly because I've not really got coverage on that side nearest the paint cups. Well, I have. Just wants a tiny touch, like a millimetre. Now you see, once you start moving it, you want to just play. Move it along, girl. I'm going to bring the torch over just for a second. Should really get rid of this paint as well. I think it's quite trendy. Maybe not. Get rid of these gloves. They're gross. I much prefer the blue ones. These are the latex ones, and they've got all the nasty powdery stuff inside them. So I have got this big piece. I love it. Except I tried to change the gas bottle too soon the other day. The other half had to come and rescue me because it was just hitting the gas everywhere. It clearly wasn't empty. Right, this is sorted. I'm just going to tickle it. I'm not really looking for anything amazing. Oh, it's so pretty. It's got some really, really delicate cells that have just appeared in these areas. I'm happy about it. I didn't want any but the gorgeous. Just the kind that I would have wanted if I had have wanted. There's definitely something likeable about it. I just don't know if I should tilt it and make this area come off slightly. Or whether to just learn to leave well enough alone. This bit's quite straight. I could blow it that direction a little bit. But do I need to? That's the question. Let's see. I think I should. So I will. Okay, I've got some weird straw with a little scoop on the end of it, but I'll give it a go. I'll just shift my microphone out of the way for a moment. It's going to do... Oh, it's full of dust, guys! Oh man, I've just put really tiny little thingies in there. They can follow. Ah, it was there, wasn't it? You can see it straight away. Aww. Not even amused by this. I'm going to have to get... I'll use that. I'll just time, give them a good blow through first before you put them anywhere near your painting. I've learnt this with the heat gun. I always point it away first. But I haven't learnt it with big fat straws. And then this one, it's in a packet. I'm going to just go like that. Yeah, that's not upset me. I'll turn it around a bit and knock my cup over. That's cool. It's quite cute. I'm going to just lean right across the front of this for a second to blow that bit of paint that way. Right there. I think. I could just turn the album around. And knock over some more cups in the process. So where am I going with this? Still okay with that? Should I just blow that bit off? Yes, I should. Like that. Am I happy? Yeah, I'm happy enough. I'm going to get a quick close-up for you. Should really move it a tiny bit, because can you see the dimples? And not very, it's either a not very covered area or it's teal beneath the cream. What would you guess? Yeah? I don't know. I want it to be covered because I don't really want to move it. I'm happy. But I don't know if that fiddle sticks. You know, what can you do, eh? Right, before I trash it all together, I'll put it down that way. Oh. And I still want to take that area down slightly. I don't know whether it'd be best to just swipe it across. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm going to load up my domino with this tiny drizzle of cream. You can't do very much loading up. Come on. Come on. There we go. It's got quite a nice bit on the end there. And turn it over. Trashed it. It's okay. It's all good. Just need some more cream on that bit. Or do I? Look at me dithering now. I don't know what to do. I knew I should have left it alone when I was happy before I chucked it on the tabletop. That's got something gross in it. Oh no, it's a bubble. leaving it alone. Touching up. Oh, not with green, I'm not. Right, I'll just get a close-up of this for you then. Now I've finished, I'm not picking it up again. I'm not risking dropping it. I'm going to get my new phone case all covered in paint.
Okay, so here's a closer look. We've got some gorgeous areas, and it is still understated, which is exactly what I was going for today. Got some beautiful cells, just tiny ones that are formed in all the right places. We've got a few going across the centre diagonally there, and a lovely vein of that viridian. And the gold follows all the way there. Just very understated. And then if my shadow doesn't interfere, we can come around this area. I'll give you a better idea of the piece as a whole. I'm not sure which way up it would sit as a clock. Perhaps like that. I don't know. One more close up. I'll take you in closer. Just turn around. A lovely view. And take you back up.